Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, April the 30th. I am congested right now because my allergies is whooping my behind, and I'm really trying my best not to take any allergy medication right now because I hate taking certain things that I feel like I should not be taking for my body. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I really hate taking certain medications because I feel like I should not be taking it. So I've been trying to drink like ginger tea or peppermint tea. But yeah, it's that season, it's that time. Some of you guys could be dealing with allergies at this time, but yeah. But anyways, happy Thursday, guys. We are one more day away, and also today is the full moon. So if you guys are needing to like do any rituals for the full moon, release anything, journal anything, whatever it is that you guys need to do, definitely right now is the best time to do it for today. I think also like the full moon, I did mention in one of my blogs that it is going to be going on for the next few days. So obviously take what resonates with that. This could be one of the most powerful, strongest, maybe full moons I've seen so far because it is in Scorpio. It's not only in Scorpio, but I did mention that it is going to be in Libra as well. Okay, so right now it is in Libra, but it's at its fullest tomorrow, which is in Scorpio. Okay, so take what resonates with that, and then it transitions again, I believe, into Sagittarius and Scorpio. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling the full moon energy a lot more than others, especially if you have specific placements, right, in your chart. So let's see what messages you need to know when it comes to the journey oracle messages. I did do a reading yesterday with this deck, so let's see what else comes out for today. All right, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Okay, so we have the future. Okay, some of you guys, when it comes to your future, you are helping yourself. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, you guys are helping yourself at this moment. Whatever decisions you're making, whatever choices or, you know, whatever it is that you're planning or doing, that is helping you right now at this time. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, I just sneezed. Yeah, it's whooping my behind, okay, guys? But, like I said, there is something about you guys helping your future self. Like I said, it may not look like it right now, okay? But whatever decisions or whatever path it is that you guys are taking right now, that is very significant. Some of you guys are basically taking control of your destiny, okay, your life. But there is something that you guys are doing that is allowing you to basically move forward, okay, when it comes to your path, right? Now, a lot of times in life, we may go through obstacles, we may go through challenges, we may go through lessons. There's certain things that we may go through where it may feel like, you know, what is this doing for me? Like, how is this benefiting me? How am I learning from this? But it's not until you go through that lesson or go through whatever challenge it is that you go through that as you get through that and once you've healed that part of yourself, it's almost like you can kind of look back basically on your past or look back on that situation and say, you know what, I'm kind of glad that I handled it the way that I did, or I'm glad that I spoke up when I wanted to speak up, or, you know, basically not shying away from being your authentic self in that sense, right? There's something about your courage right now that is very significant. It's like you guys are sparking a lot of light on certain things, okay? There's something about that energy too where, you know, maybe you guys have that spark, right? Or there's something about getting like an idea, like getting like a light bulb clicking off in your mind. So when it comes to courage, there's something about, you know, a fire being lit underneath you, okay? And this fire that's being lit underneath you is allowing you to move forward because you're trying to help your future self. And the only way for you to to help your future self is to have courage, right? Obviously, you're not going to have courage overnight for some of you that are working on, you know, your path. But for those who are very courageous or can step in that courageous energy, there's something about you lighting certain things up, okay? Either lighting the path. There's something about also trailblazing energy, okay? Some of you guys are trailblazers. You guys are meant to, you know, spark up certain conversations, spark up certain ideas, help people like, you know, awaken, basically. And that could be significant too. candles are significant as well. Some of you guys could be manifesting or using candles as, rituals and things like that. This could be lighting a white candle, because white candles talk about, purity and cleansing and basically releasing, right? Every candle has a different color and meaning, but at the same time, like I said, if you guys cannot afford to do certain things, because let's be real, everybody's finances are different. Everybody is going through a different financial situation. It doesn't matter what color candle you use. It's all about the intention behind it. So it doesn't matter if you have a black candle, a red candle, a white candle. If you are burning that candle with specific intentions, that's all that matters, okay? That's the whole point of being an alchemist, is being able to use whatever you have that's around you and utilizing that in the energy, okay? So there's something about your courage. Continue to be courageous for some of you guys, okay? And yeah, continue to be courageous. Keep going, okay? Same thing I just said, okay? The universe is saying to keep going, okay? Whatever this path that you guys are taking, keep going, because you are basically reaching people that you're supposed to reach, right? Whether this is on social media or your personal life or, your job or whatever it is that you guys are doing, whatever it is that you guys are showing up as being courageous about, you are being told to keep moving forward, keep pushing, and don't stop, okay? Even if there's days where you feel like you don't want to do it, the universe pushes you and gives you the strength that you need in order for you to move forward on your path, okay? Nature is very significant. There's something about plants, okay? This also talks about planting seeds and basically watching those seeds grow, okay? Some of you guys could have planted seeds last year, 2 years ago, a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. Whatever seeds you've planted, just know that right now it is slowly growing. Basically in the summertime you will see growth, okay, for those that resonate with that energy, because a lot of times we work with the moon and we work with the seasons. So there's something about this energy too, where when it comes to nature, you guys could be either going out in nature more, okay? Being connected with nature is also significant, okay? That could be also something that you guys are realizing, that you guys are actually connected to Mother Nature, okay, and the divine a lot more heavily than you probably didn't think you were, okay? Just like how water placements that are very heavy, like heavy water placements, some of them feel like they need to be close to the ocean. Some of you guys that are earth placements, you guys feel like you need to ground yourself by being near nature. Everybody has a different way of grounding, and that could be very significant as well. Being in nature, going for walks, okay, doing things like that could be very significant, or it could very much hit home to you, because it's almost like you going outside and being one with nature. There's a calmness, right? You guys feel more calm, more at peace. Even when it comes to like hearing the birds outside chirping, or, seeing the squirrels running around and things like that, you may feel like you are very much at peace when it comes to you being able to, sit out there and enjoy, the simple things in life. Like I said, there's certain things that people are focusing on. And like I said, when it comes to things that are bigger than the program, right? Like, you don't think you're bigger than the program, but you could be dealing with people that think they're bigger than the program, and nobody's bigger than the program, okay? So there's something about that too, where you could be just trying to go out in nature, ground yourself, unwind, and you could literally be around people that all they do is focus on is what's going on in the news, and nothing is wrong with that. It's one thing to be informed, and it's another thing to let it take over your life, okay? And to the point where mentally you start to spiral, okay? And not only that, the reason why I'm also bringing this up is because mental health awareness is not too far away. I believe it's in May, I think May 11th, if I'm not wrong. And there are a lot of things going on that I've been seeing lately, where a lot of people are going through a lot of mental health situations. And I hope and pray that, whoever this resonates with, I really hope that you are able to get the help that you deserve, that the help that you need or that you can seek, because I don't joke about that. When it comes to mental health, I don't play about that. I don't joke about that. Yeah, I may do my readings and things like that, but when it comes to professional help, I don't play about that. Like, I take that very seriously, because everybody handles situations differently. And I've realized that not everybody has the same compassion the way that they should be having for people, despite what the situation may look like, because we're not there. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. Okay, so if somebody's going through something, instead of understanding and, having a soft space for that person or whoever that situation is or whatever the case is, instead of doing that, everybody's very quick to judge. Now, this may not be the collective that's judging, but the collective could be being judged, right? So when it comes to receiving, you guys could be receiving, certain things from the world. This could be synchronicities. Okay, this could be certain downloads, right? But there's something about you being able to receive, okay, every time you ground yourself, or, whatever seeds that you planted, you guys are receiving now, like I said, right? So take what resonates, right? Limiting beliefs could be very significant when it comes to your future self. Some of you guys could have dealt with situations where maybe you have, limited your own beliefs, okay? Or you could be dealing with people that have very limiting beliefs. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Like I said, it's a collective message. So some of you guys could have dealt with this within your own certain situations, or you could be dealing with people or places where, while you're trying to help your future self, you could be dealing with people that try to box you in, okay? Or it's almost like you're the flower, okay, with nature here. Like, you've planted that seed and you guys are receiving now for whatever seeds you've planted. And it's almost like you are the flower that's growing out of this concrete. Okay, concrete could be very significant too, like depending on where you live. Okay, like in Jamaica, for example, a lot of the houses are made out of concrete, right? So there's something about that concrete. Concrete, when you think about concrete, it is sturdy. It is a very strong foundation. And there's something about you, it's like, no matter how strong that foundation is, you will always find a way to grow through those cracks, okay, and find a way to help your future self. Even if people try to box you in, limit your ideas, limit you, you will always find a way to come out of that situation with some type of lesson that was learned or some type of growth, okay? So taking a leap of faith, like I said, when it comes to courage, okay, there's something about you taking a leap of faith right now, okay, that is helping your situation, okay, the whisper. So you guys are listening to your intuition, right? When it comes to taking a leap of faith, right now you guys could be listening to your inner knowing, okay? And that is why the universe is also saying to keep going, because the more you listen to your intuition, the more you listen to that voice that's in your head. And I'm not talking about the voice that makes you feel lesser than, or, not that voice that tries to bully you. We don't do that no more, right? We have moved past that energy for those that resonate with that. I'm talking about those who are confident in their intuition, and they know that their intuition is actually telling them what they need to do in order to help their future self and release whatever this energy is when it comes to limiting beliefs, okay? I just seen 1, 2, 4, 3 on the timer. So angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is significant. We have abundance, and also you guys are being able to rest, okay? It's almost like you guys are able to rest, okay, because there's something about you finally receiving what it is that you desire, whatever that thing is. This could be money, this could be financial help from people, this could be support from people, this could be actually new people coming into your life that are helping you to receive, and that is allowing you to rest at this time. Okay, for some of you guys too, I don't know who this may resonate with, but there's something about somebody not wanting to rest. Okay, you could be that person. Like, you could feel like if you sit down for one day, oh my God, I'm lazy. Oh my God, I'm not being productive. No, resting is also a part of you being able to, fulfill what it is that you need to fulfill. Okay, it is okay to rest. It is okay to sit down and not do anything at all. Especially if you work and you have kids and you have a lot of responsibilities. It is okay to have one day out of that one time out of that week to say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to sit down and not do a darn thing. I'm just going to sit down and just relax. I'm not going to do anything. Nothing is wrong with that. And I feel like a lot of people beat themselves up because they're not go, 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 because society makes us feel like we're supposed to be go, 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 right? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to see if I can get one more card to clarify, the message. Okay, so let's see. That's a lot. I said one card, but that is a lot. Okay, so Spirit, give me one more card for the collective to clear out this message or to close out the message. Thank you. Yeah, guys, you guys are in, like, literally you guys are in alignment, okay? There's something about being able to rest, like I said, or even just when it comes to you being in this resting state, you guys are still receiving. So even when you feel like you're not doing anything at all, you're still receiving no matter what, okay? We also have highest self. So like I said, some of you guys could be listening to your inner knowing. This is you helping your future self because you guys are connected to your higher self. And there's also something about connecting all your chakras, okay? Stepping into the unknown and wisdom is very significant, okay, guys? But I am going to end it here, so please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support, okay? Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can either check out my blog, or you guys can book a reading there if you guys are looking to do one-on-one sessions. Like I said, this is a collective message, so you may not get everything that you want in the one message, okay? Sometimes it is different when you do one-on-one readings and things like that, but like I said, I do understand everybody's situation too, okay? Not everybody can, you know, do certain things financially, so that is why I'm also grateful for, you know, the likes and things like that, and shares and reposts and things like that. All right, guys, so thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.